As a kid, I never considered myself creative. My twin sister has this amazing artistic ability, and at the age of 5, she was drawing Bambi when I could barely draw a stick figure. So I didn't consider myself creative. I think when most people hear the word creative, they immediately think of artists and writers. But we are all creative. In fact, creativity is in our DNA. Welcome to today's episode of Reading Between the Lines. I'm going to talk about co-creating with God. That's right, co-creating with God. If you are a believer, you have the Holy Spirit residing within you. And hopefully you are listening to the voice of the Holy Spirit and being led by the Holy Spirit, because that's where co-creating really comes into action. When I wrote my very first book, every day when I sat down to write, to work on it, I would pray and ask for the Lord to give me guidance, to give me the words that needed to be expressed. And He did that. There were times when, after I was all done and I went back to do the self-editing, and I'd read a chapter and I'd go, I don't remember writing that. Because it was the Holy Spirit giving me those words versus actually me thinking those words. That's what I mean by co-creating. When you come together with God, with the power of the Holy Spirit working in your life to be creative. Now, I don't want you to think that if you're not a writer or an artist, that you're not creative. Like I said at the beginning, creativity resides within our DNA. How can I say that? Because the Bible tells us that we were created in God's image. God is the master creator. Just look around you. He was not stingy about what he created. He was very extravagant and created, I mean, he created so much we can't even fathom it. We can't see to the farthest realms of the galaxies that are beyond Earth. God is very extravagant in what he creates, and he created it first by thought, then he spoke it into existence. And that's how that same process works in us. Now, if you doubt this, let me read you a couple of scriptures. Exodus 31, verses 1 through 5. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, See, I have called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, and I have filled him with the Spirit of God in wisdom, in understanding, in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship, to design artistic works, to work in gold, in silver, in bronze, in cutting jewels for setting, in carving wood, and to work in all manner of workmanship. They were in the process of building the tabernacle. And that is what God did. He downloaded all that information into Bezalel, giving him the skill and one other man specific skills needed to build the tabernacle according to the specifications that God had given them. Let's look at something from the New Testament. John 14:26. But the Helper, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he will teach you all things. The Holy Spirit is residing within each one of us when we are a believer. All we have to do is ask, and he will give us ideas, innovations, inventions, wisdom, guidance, no matter what career we're working in. If we ask it will be given. And that's another important thing is that we have to ask and we have to believe that he'll answer. There's no reason why God will not answer. He is faithful to fulfill his promises. If you're stuck, if you have a problem in your business, no matter what that business might be, ask for a solution. He will bring it. Important, you have to stop and listen. You can't ask and then just go about your business and think, oh, well, don't forget you've asked. Wait for an answer. If you don't hear the answer right away, then yes, you need to go about your business and the answer will come. It might come when you're in the middle of a shower, which happens to me quite often. It might come as you're lying in bed at night trying to go to sleep, and at the very last minute, it's like, boom, there it is. And you get up to write it down. But the answer will come. Receive it. When you pray for it, receive it and know that God will bring the answer. Do not limit yourself and say, I am not creative. I don't care what industry you're in. You can be creative. Creativity is not exclusive to artists and writers or sculptors or actors. It's not exclusive to anyone. You can be creative in a specific way in whatever field you are in. Are you in electronics? Maybe the Lord will show you a new and better way to handle electricity. Are you in manufacturing? Ask for a new idea to make a manufacturing process simpler or more efficient. That is creativity. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself by saying creativity is exclusive to artistic people, because it is not. I know women who create the most fantastic quilts. That's creativity. They're making something with their hands, yes, but there again, it's not exclusive to how you work with your hands. You're a business owner or perhaps a manager at a business. There may be a better way to do a process that's within your business that's working efficiently now, but maybe there's a better way. Coming up with a better way is being creative. I've heard many writers say that their creativity flows much better when they first ask for that wisdom and guidance from God. They get still, they get quiet, they seek the Lord's face and ask for what's needed, and the creativity flows. The same thing can happen for you. All you have to do is ask.